What's good with everybody? Welcome y'all to another edition of a Blunt Rap song review. And today we gonna be reviewing me, Step Boogie, with the Blunt Rap First Lady, Miss Lola Love. We gonna be reviewing. Tell her what we gonna be reviewing.
We gonna be reviewing that good old Anita Baker.
What song?
No More Tears.
Ooh.
No More Tears.
And before we get in the breakdown, give them a little bit of history of, the song No More Tears, where it stemmed from, everything.
So first of all, I want to say Anita Baker is great, legendary. And in 1983, she released the Songstress album, and that's where No More Tears debuted at in 1983. And it didn't do too well, but she had she didn't have that much money for financial backing, and Freeway Rick Ross,
the real Freeway
Rick Ross helped back her with that album, with that project.
Matter of fact, let's slow up. I think remember they had to re-release it.
Yeah, they re-released it.
Well, the actual song No More Tears peaked at 49.
Yes.
And it was on the album, like you said, the Songstress, and it didn't have too much commercial success because it didn't have, it had very little backing.
Right.
So they re-released it in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Rick Ross funded that one.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross funded the re-release of the Songstress
album.
And it sold like 300,000 plus copies.
Yeah.
And all they did was just change the cover.
Yeah.
And that's something we got to do. We make timeless music. Mm-hmm. So if the shit ain't hit all the way this year, it's going to get promoted to the end of time. Yeah. But let's get into the review, man. Hey man, for anybody that got that mentality of elevating, that's struggling in these relationships, that really get to the point where they ready to rise above whatever. And I ain't even talking about always toxic situations. Some things wasn't meant to be. Mm-hmm. But some people get comfortable and settle and deal with. Mm-hmm. This song is for those that took that risk of moving on. Yeah. In a triumphant way.
Yeah.
And you hear the pain.
Yeah.
She's not even expressing hate, because it's a relationship song. But she's singing her heart out about the neglect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how a person was used to her accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about it.
And I feel like that's a song that we all can relate to. We all felt at one point in time or another in our lives not good enough, or in whatever circumstances. Mm-hmm. So when you pour your heart out like that with the No More Tears, it's triumphant.
Yeah.
It's letting you know it's a milestone in my life.
And her lyrics, like, she started off the thing, she was like, we used to laugh, now all I do is cry. You used to make me happy, now you don't even try.
No.
And then you hurt. See, the words seem so simple, but if you go hear how she sing it, you'll understand how it's the simple things that hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That lack of appreciation is real in these relationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It really is.
Because it's energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's letting you letting somebody else know that you letting go of that energy. You're not going to allow them to continue to. It's no more tears.
It wasn't personal no more.
It wasn't personal no more.
She left without spite.
It was no spite involved.
Oh, and the breakdown parts at the end can get petty, because I view Patty like one of the queen of the breakdowns. You know, when it be the ooh, ooh, ah, but it ain't no words. And it's just harmony. Anita Baker, a bad motherfucker when it come to that breakdown.
Yeah. Oh, she was going off at the end.
And she can hit them high notes, man. She sound like a whale.
Nah, that's a beautiful song.
That's a beautiful song, man. And it's very Triumph sounding. And I want to tell the people how we have. So we went to Pittsburgh, me, best friend, which is the great Lola Love, and I took my niece and nephews to Pittsburgh to visit my sister. You know, for the people that don't know us, we from the DMV, and Pops and my sister, they live in Pittsburgh. Shout out to the great BluntRapENT. Shout out to my sister Lakeisha. And you know, sometimes when you like, I don't talk to my sister every day, and when I see similarities now that we in older age, it feels so good, and it made me think of how great my mother is, because my mother loved music. So Keisha was like, she know that I make beats using a lot of the soul samples, so she was like, yeah, the Anita Baker, I want to play my favorite song that mommy hit me to. And by it being Triumph, I always love those oldie but goodies that got that Triumph sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
So shout out to Keisha for even introducing me to this beautiful song, Anita Baker, No More Tears, man.
Yeah, she definitely got us hip. Because I'm a big Anita Baker fan already. But that's a song that I never really paid attention to.
So you already Anita Baker fan. You done heard, I'm pretty sure you done heard more music than me, because I never really studied Anita Baker like I need to. I used to just hear the popular ones on the radio. You know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you haven't heard all of Anita Baker, but the Anita Baker that you've heard, I'll give you a question. A range about how many songs you feel like you done heard from Anita Baker. Just give me your
maybe
number.
Like a good 10. A good
okay, you heard a good.
Maybe 15.
Okay, let's say a good 15.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the 15 songs, is No More Tears your favorite?
No More Tears got to go at the top of the list.
Yep.
It got to go at the top of the list.
That No More Tears serious, y'all.
Yeah.
And I love giving them songs. I call it like the B-sides.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dig the crates.
Yeah, the ones.
Y'all go do that right now. I'm telling you right now. Anybody that's right now dealing with a little heartache and trying to gain the courage to truly move on. And don't beat yourself up feeling like ain't nothing wrong with me, I can move on. Nah, not like that. Just, move on in the sense where it's not always controlling your thoughts, controlling your mood, controlling your purpose, your energy. This will be a good song for you. And it'll help you. It's not personal. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking to the spiteful, because I'm a spiritual person. I'm talking to the people that got to move on in relationships from a person that they truly love. It's no love loss.
Mm-hmm.
Those be the hard ones.
Yep. Those be the hardest ones. Those be the hardest ones. Yeah, that song could definitely motivate you.
That shit sum it up to me.
Yeah.
Anita Baker, No More Tears. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, donate to the Cash App.
And comment and let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think about the song, please.
And give us one of your favorite Anita Baker songs.
Yep. And give us more songs in the leave more songs in the comment section that y'all would like for us to review, especially if y'all like this review.